How many of you struggle to get out of bed? How many of you are like, yay, alarm went off, rise and shine, or don't even need an alarm? Not me.
I wish I was that person.
Yeah, I wish I was too. I'm not a morning person.
Neither am I.
No, I like to hit the alarm. I used to hit the alarm a lot.
Yeah, I have like 4 alarms.
Oh my God. That's awesome. Well, today we're going to talk about some ways to get out of bed. Did you know that sleep inertia is actually a thing?
I did not.
Yeah, so sleep inertia is this feeling of you wanting to stay in bed. You wake up and you're like, it's like this whole like brain thing where for 60 to 90 minutes, it takes a little bit for it to clear.
Oh, maybe that's what I have. Whoa, yeah. You just diagnosed me.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I did some research and found that there are some things that are really helpful to get out of bed. So there's 5 things. Okay. So the first one is to see the light. And that means like open up your curtains or turn on your bedside light, because when you see the light, there's something in there that like, I know it's like that whole melatonin thing. When it gets dark, your body goes to sleep. When you see the light, you want to wake up. But anyway, so that's 1, is to see the light. Number 2 is to drink water, because chances are
you're dehydrated.
Yeah, because you haven't been drinking water all night. So drink that water. The other thing is to get moving. I actually turn on music when I'm getting ready in the morning, and I start grooving a little bit, and that helps me out a lot. Number 4, consistency in your bedtime routine. So trying to get to bed at approximately the same time and trying to get up about the same time
helpful. Yes.
is super helpful, and I'm not very good at it.
Oh yeah, it helps me
really
tremendously.
You have like a set time you go to bed?
If I don't go to bed at that time, then I already know beforehand that my day, the next day is going to be
really?
Yeah, it's going to be a loss.
Oh, I am so terrible at it. Well, and then the 5th thing is to make sure you are getting enough sleep. How many of you are getting I don't even know what the recommended amount of hours.
I think it's 7 to 8 hours from the last I heard.
I know that if I have had 8 hours of sleep, I'm pretty content, but I also know that I don't typically get 8 hours of sleep. No. So
my alarm usually is like 7.5. And that's, I know, but I need sleep to function. My husband's a 3-4 hour, all he needs, and he's good. But not me. I'm like, I need to go to bed now, or else if I don't get at least 7 hours of sleep, yeah, not very fun the next day. Yeah.
All right. So, and on other side of things, I have found that your mindset is also really important. So for me, I struggle to get out of bed, usually for 2 reasons. One of the reasons is because I look at the day ahead and it looks so busy and overwhelming. I don't want to get out of bed. That's like on days when I have dentist appointments. And then from there on, I have another thing, and I teach piano lessons. And if I look at my day and it's scheduled from start to finish to like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, it's hard to get out of bed. That overwhelming feeling is like, just go back to sleep.
Yeah.
And then the other reason is if I am struggling with something in life and I'm like borderline on some circumstantial depression, whatever might be happening in life, that's also a reason, well, if I'm sleeping, then I don't have to deal with the sadness or the frustration or whatever I'm dealing with. So I have found there's this simple phrase that I utter in my head that helps me just get up and get moving. I'm not perfect at it, but when I'm really overwhelmed or I'm really sad or frustrated, I tell myself, it's a Nike phrase. It's the just do it. It's a just do it phrase.
Yep.
Is that the
right Just do it.
Yeah. Just do it. And that just means like, get up and start moving. Get up and start doing the thing. It's the start. It's not like, I try not to think about the full day. I just start that small thing.
As long as you start.
Do the next thing. So because, was it Newton's first law? I'm going to sound totally nerdy. Newton's first law is that a body in motion stays in motion unless something hinders it or something like that. But that's the thing is once you get going, it's easier to keep going. Once you take the first step, then you'll do all the following steps. Yep. So yeah, those are my tricks for getting up and getting out of bed. The biggest one for me is mindset. Yep.
Mindset is huge. Definitely. You got to get past any negativity that is holding you back. Like the day you're planning, you just got to say it, like Nike. Just do it.
Just do it.
And just do it.
I will say this though, like there are times when you can have grace. Like sometimes you have been really busy for a week and on Sundays, I don't want to do a whole lot. I just go to church and then I don't do a whole lot the rest of the day. It's my day to take a break and take a rest and to have grace on myself and not have to get going and be busy. So tell us, what do you do to get yourself out of bed? What tricks do you do? Or are you the type of person who is really content to just stay in bed until you feel like getting up? Or do you have kids who are like, get up at like 6:30 in the morning? What's your morning like?
I remember those days.
I do too.
Anyways, here's to getting out of bed.
Yeah, drink some water.